Today, we'll see how to use the very useful and common Spanish word I. First, let's start with how to pronounce it. The letter H is not pronounced in Spanish. The A has an A sound, and the Y has an E sound. I. So when we see these three letters together, we say I, not hey. I means there is or there are. Yes, it's the same word for both phrases. In fact, it can also mean the inverse of those translations when used as part of a question. So let's add is there and are there to the list. No wonder this word is so common. Let's practice. Hay 30 estudiantes en el laboratorio. There are 30 students in the lab. ¿Cuántos libros hay en tu mochila? How many books are there in your backpack? Hay una cosa que yo no entiendo. There is one thing I don't understand. No hay nadie aquí. There is no one here, or there is not anybody here. Hay muchos perros en esa casa. There are a lot of dogs in that house. Notice how I doesn't change for different numbers or different genders. In fact, it will only change for tense, saying there was, or there were, or there will be. Those will all be different words. ¿Cuántos, the question word for how many, does reflect gender and number. In this example, it's masculine and plural because libros is masculine and plural. In case you're curious, I is a conjugated verb that comes from an infinitive, haber. But for once, we don't need a conjugation chart. We only use the third person, and again, the form is the same for singular and plural in the present tense, so we end up with just this one word. Nice, right? So let's practice this present tense a little more. Can you translate these sentences into Spanish? Pause here and give it a try. Okay, here are the respuestas. How did you do? 1. Hay 4 libros en mi mochila. 2. ¿Hay alguien aquí? 3. ¿Cuántos perros hay en esa casa? 4. Hay muchos estudiantes en nuestra escuela. Now that you're using I well, here's one last use for it that's even easier. I, que, infinitive. Using this structure can help you communicate when something needs to be done, but not saying who exactly has to do it. The translation is sort of like one needs to blank, with the infinitive verb you choose in the blank. You're not telling someone in particular to do these things, just that they have to be done. Hay que limpiar los platos. The dishes need to be washed, or someone needs to wash the dishes. Para ser médico, hay que estudiar mucho. To become a doctor, one has to study a lot. Hay que practicar para hablar bien el español. One has to practice in order to speak Spanish well. That's it! You've learned how to pronounce and use one of the most common words in the Spanish language. Good job! You can find more language learning resources and videos like this one at lingolearner.com.